So, Creed Aventus. Probably the most hyped fragrance out there. First of all, just one thing, you can find Aventus information down below if you need to. And like I was saying, probably the most hyped fragrance of all. And what can I say about Aventus that hasn't been said? When I have a ton of reviews and opinions, but my take will be the following. It's a fruity, woody, birchy, smoky and sweet scent, sometimes with a leatherish vibe. It's very exquisite, it's very elegant, very manly, very refined. It's a superb composition. As soon as you spray Aventus, you have a fruity blast of bergamot, pineapple, apple and sometimes blackcurrant. And some minutes after, you have birch coming in and patchouli and sometimes some floral nuances. And as you approach the base, you will have a musky, sweet, woody scent. It performs decently on my skin, maybe 8-9 hours of longevity and a solid projection of about 2 hours. Aventus is very versatile. One can wear this in every occasion, formal occasions, dates, work, upper class events, casual, going out with friends, clubbing, you name it. It's an all year round fragrance, but I personally give it a pass during very hot days. I think Aventus fits better men 25 or 30 above. Now, talking about batches, well, we have 15R11, a decant, 50 ml decant of 16A01, 18B11, 18G01, small decant of 19B11, and finally 19S01. I also had a decant of 16F01, kindly given by my good friend Pedro, 13Q01 and 11Z01. If the seller gave me the right batch, it was what many Aventus fans consider to be the holy grail Aventus batch. And let me tell you, it really was heavenly, the best Aventus I put my nose on, and in terms of performance, it was better than any of these. But let's go. 15R11. Well, it's the strongest and darkest of all of these batches. It's a dark pineapple, apple, bergamot scent, not very sweet. It has some birch, patchouli, and I also seem to pick some floral nuances. I'm not sure if it's rose or not, but gladly it's not that strong or prominent. Overall, it's a very pleasant, fruity, woody and dark scent, which I personally like very much. 16A01, well, I had the first decant of this 4 years ago, and the scents are not the same, I'm afraid. The first decant was heavenly, was very fruity, woody, sweet and musky. This has a very nice opening, it's mostly pineapple, some bergamot, but it soon starts to have it seems to be a dirty patchouli vibe with licorice. I don't like it that much. 20 minutes after, the scent seems to be normal again. Maybe it's about the way this juice aged, matured. All I know is that I don't like that licorice, dirty pineapple vibe. 18B11 and 18G01, well, the openings are very fruity. It's more about apple, but they are also very sweet. It's amazing, an amazing opening, but they don't last that long. And maybe 18G01 has the most prominent birch note of all of these batches. But overall, these batches are very, 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 very good. The only downside I find, they don't last that long on my skin, maybe 5 hours best and 1 hour of projection. 19P11, well, the opening is also very nice. It's more about bergamot and blackcurrant. I seem to pick blackcurrant, and it's also very sweet and musky. It's incredible. But some minutes after, yes, you'll get the birch, patchouli, and the dry down. It's probably my favorite. It's very sweet and musky. I love it. Finally, 19S01. Well, it's the most citrusy of the openings. Sometimes I think it's also green. It also has the longest fruity opening of all of these. It's the opposite of 15R11. This is the brightest overall, and this is the darkest. But it's funny because it has no sweetness at all in the opening, but it slowly turns sweeter over time. Now, what's my favorite batch? Well, in terms of scent, it's probably 18B11 overall. But if I had to choose a stronger Aventus, I would go with 15R11. My favorite opening is 18B11 and 18G01, but my favorite dry down is probably 19P11. Overall, my favorite is 18B11. Bottom line, batch variations. I can assure you, you will find differences in terms of scent. You will have batches with more pineapple, more birch, more vanilla, more bergamot, apple, but at the end of the day, I also must conclude that it's Aventus. And my respect to those who have many batches, and my respect to those who think this is nonsense. It's all up to personal preferences, and the whole story about what's the best Aventus batch, well, it's all about us. It's all about what we love. It's about what we prefer. It was very nice to do this video. Let me know what you think about this whole story about batch variations, about Aventus. Do you think it's overhyped? Do you think it's the king of fragrances? Let me know what you think. Subscribe for more and turn on the notifications. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. And until our next upload, please stay safe. Okay? Bye.